Who is in Essendon's leadership group for 2025? The club has announced the official leadership group, including an extended leadership group earlier today. Let's take a look at it. So not surprisingly, once again, Zach Merrett has been announced as the captain of the Essendon Football Club in 2025.
So predictable.
He is the club's best player. He is our natural leader. He is probably our only A-grader. Hopefully we can add to that list with a couple more A-graders in the coming seasons. Maybe this season. We'll see how we go, depending on people develop. And he is well regarded in the AFL community and a deserved captain. He is a 5-time best and fairest winner. And he had a little bit to say this morning. This is a quote. "It's obviously something that means a lot to me personally and my family, but more importantly, to lead the boys out and contribute in my own way and support those around me. I'm extremely excited with the year ahead," he said. He goes on, "I feel extremely supported and I feel like I can just be myself. I'm really optimistic for what we can achieve in 2025, and for me, it's just playing my small role in that as well."
You're an impressive young man.
He goes on, "Going into our third pre-season," obviously talking about under Brad Scott, "with the same people in charge, we're getting clearer day by day about what the expectations look like, what our game plan looks like, and how it's going to stack up. And individuals are getting really clear in how they're going to develop to fit into a really clear system as a team. We're in a really good place to keep rebounding and bouncing into 2025. So that's what Zach Merrett said earlier today. He is the captain once again. The next player in the leadership group is Andrew McGrath. He is the vice captain. He was the 2017 Rising Star winner after being picked as the number 1 draft pick. He's had multiple Best Clubman Awards and Staff Trainers Award honours in recent seasons, with his leadership roles forming an impressive piece of his resume. He's been a very consistent player for us, and some say he's our next captain. Not everybody rates McGrath. I think he gets unfair criticism, mainly because he was picked as a number 1 draft pick. He was never asked to get picked at number 1. That's not his fault. If he was picked at number 50 and he's having the career that he's had, people would be rating him. People are just comparing him to other number 1 draft picks. That's very unfair on him. That is not something that he asked for, and he can't help where he got picked up in the draft. The club has seen fit to make him vice captain again, and I'm going to go along with that. I think he's a good fit for the role. McGrath, the Essendon website says, is excited to keep backing Merrett and writing their chapter in the side's history books as leaders, especially with the new names added to the broader group. The leadership group is then rounded out by 3 other players. The first, Mason Redman. We all know Mason Redman, picked by Essendon at pick 30 in 2015. Became a regular running defender for us in 2021. Had a little bit of a down season last year, perhaps with the ascension of Nick Martin to the back line. When Martin was playing a bit off half-back, that perhaps reduced Redman's output a little bit. I think Martin will be playing forward this year. So I think Redman's output hopefully will increase to what it was from 2023. He, of course, rejected free agency and a chance to go to the Adelaide Crows. There was some suggestion he was going to go back home, but he has stuck with Essendon and he will be part of the leadership group as well. As will Kyle Langford, the 4th player in the leadership group. Kicked 43 goals last year. 51 goals the year before. Has been an excellent forward for us over the last couple of seasons. Langford was selected in the 2014 National Draft, played 17 games in the 2016 season, the season where we had all our players out suspended. Was famously moved forward at the start of the 2023 season when Peter Wright went down with a shoulder injury. Before that, he had never kicked more than 13 goals in a season, and kicked 51 in that season, and then 43 last year. He's a very, very important player for us, and he will be part of the leadership group as well. And the 5th player is Nick Martin. It's good to see Nick Martin in there, the youngest player of the 5 in the official leadership group. I think our second best player. He's got a bit of an X factor about him, always kicks goals when he goes forward. He, of course, joined us as a rookie prior to the 2022 season. And in his very first game, kicked 5 goals against Geelong. The signs are always there that he was a bit of a goal kicker, and it looks like the club has got wind of that, and they're probably going to play him a bit forward this year. That seems to be the rumours, and certainly that was the indication from where he was playing in the practice game or the trial game against the Western Bulldogs. He kicked 15 goals last year, playing mainly off half-back. And it's good to see him, a young player, as part of the leadership group. 2 years ago, Martin was the runner-up in the AFL Coaches Association Best Young Player Award, only behind Nick Dacos from Collingwood. So Nick Martin is going to be a very, very important player for us. And it's good to see a young player like that ascend into the leadership group. He's a bit of a unicorn for us. He can do a little bit of everything. And I'm really looking forward to what he can give us in 2025. So what do you think of the leadership group? A bit of an extended leadership group there. Is there anyone else you think could have been in it? I think it's fine. I don't think you want to have too many people in the leadership group. At the end of the day, if someone is a natural leader, even if they're not in the leadership group, they're going to be a natural leader anyway. So what do you guys think? Leave a message in the comments if you think anybody else you think of should have been in the leadership group or could have been in there. I think it's fine. 5 players. We've got Merrett as the captain, McGrath as the vice captain, and Kyle Langford, Mason Redman, and Nick Martin rounding out the 5 players in the leadership group. I'll leave it there. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. As always, go Bombers. Not long to the season starts now. 8th of March will be the first game against the Gold Coast. I got my ticket and I'll be heading up there and I can't wait. And as always, have a great day.